Potentially, you could have a video project that is a mix of music and dialogue. So, from time to time, you may want to turn the music volume down so that it is in the background behind the dialogue. I'll demonstrate this here by first adding a video clip with dialogue. Going to trim it.
We're gonna go to Rusty.
And then preview the project. So what I want to do is turn the music volume down during the dialogue. So I'll click on my clip with dialogue and move the cursor to the beginning. Double click on the sprite that contains the audio segments. I want to cut this audio segment into pieces, and the piece that plays during the dialogue, I'm going to turn the volume down. I'm going to start by moving the cursor back in the timeline just a little bit so that the fade out occurs just before the dialogue begins. I'm going to select this final segment and then click on Split into Parts. Split highlighted objects into parts based on cursor position. I'm going to move this bottom segment up. I want to add a fade out effect to this first audio clip to first fade the audio down to a lower level. So right click on the audio clip, go to Audio Effects, Amplitude, Fade Out. On the Object Position Settings dialog, click OK. Now the audio goes from full volume and then fades, but the fade out effect fades from 0 gain down to negative 100 decibels, or completely quiet. So I'm going to change the negative 100 to negative 20 because I want the music to continue to play but at a much lower volume. So the first step is that we have faded the music down to negative 20 decibels. Then at the end of this segment, the next segment, I want to change to be entirely negative 20 decibels. And then we'll preview this.
Alright, guys, we're gonna edit this fast forwarded. We're gonna go to Rusty.
To turn the music volume back up to its original level, you then use a fade-in effect. In order for me to do that, I need to extend this trimmed audio segment by right-clicking, going to Cutting and Splitting, and clicking on Restore Region. I'm going to apply those changes and confirm. I'm going to place my cursor toward the end of the sprite, the original end of the audio segment, and split that into parts. Rearrange the pieces. Before I forget, I'm going to extend the length, the end of my sprite. This last audio segment, I will click on it, turn its volume back to 0, which is the original level. I will also right-click on that final segment, add an audio effect, amplitude, fade in. It will be automatically added to the beginning of the clip or segment. I'll click on that fade in effect, And I'm not fading from negative 100 to 0. I'm fading from negative 20 back up to 0. Then I will preview.
We're gonna go to Rookie.
If the dialog volume level is too low, you can also increase the volume level by going to the Properties window, Audio Volume, and increasing the audio volume. Then preview.
Alright, guys, we're gonna edit this fast forwarded. We're gonna go to Rookie.